Now, I'm going to explain about evolution of technology. You can think about what is the evolution of technology with respect to the definition of problem and system. As an example of evolution of technology, let me introduce evolution of toilet. We have toilets which are shown in this slide, but you could imagine that in the ancient time, human beings used to be doing their business in grass field. People should have been doing their business everywhere in the field. Then somebody should have come up with a toilet on a river. You may have seen this kind of toilet in the website of History of Toilets. Then, although this is an example of Japan, somebody should have made this kind of private space toilet, and we have vault toilet. Somebody should have noticed that the outcome of human being could be used as fertilizer to grow plants. And these toilets, as I explained before, the toilets which we have now. Now, I would like you to think about what kind of problem have been solved through evolution of toilet. What is the problem observed in the toilet in grass field? What is the objective of toilet? It is clear. It is providing environment to excrete. What is the negative state of grass field toilet? It's not that difficult to imagine. It should have smelled awful, and the people should have been exposed to the risk of attack by wild animals. Similarly, let's think about next generation toilet. Toilet on a river. The positive state is equivalent to previous toilet, grass field toilet. It is providing environment to excrete. And what is the negative state of this toilet? It could be embarrassing or no privacy. What is about private space toilet? The positive state is still providing environment to excrete. The negative state may have been burden when carried out outcomes as fertilizer. Let's move on to vault toilet. Of course, the positive state is same, providing environment to excrete. But the negative state is it smells awful, and unsanitary environment could be another problem, another negative state. Then somebody invented flushing toilet. The positive state is still providing environment to excrete. But the negative state could be toilet paper does not perfectly remove. So in Japan, we have high-tech toilet, which is called washlet. So what the washlet does is it washes after doing our business automatically. Of course, positive state is fundamentally providing environment to excrete. As you can see, the evolution of toilet is the sequence of problem solving. This is a point which I would like you to notice now. Now, let me move on to another example, evolution of laundry machine. We have currently the drum type laundry machine. But we can imagine in ancient times, we didn't have laundry machine. But what people were doing was bringing the clothes to beside the river, and they washed the clothes by using their hand. Now, let's see the evolution of laundry machine from the viewpoint of problem solving. So let's focus on the evolution of the laundry machine at the initial step. Laundry machine, laundry at riverside, washing board, and manual laundry machine. What was the problem of these laundry machine? The positive state of laundry machine should be removing dirt on clothes. All of these laundry machine is trying to achieve this positive state. But what is the negative state happens with this positive state? It is clear. It is burden. Then people invented powered laundry machine. First powered laundry machine was Stirling type. To get the positive state of removing dirt on clothes, in addition to burden, somebody may have care about the quality of washing. Then, new type powered laundry machine, jet flow type, and drum type is invented. I do believe that people started to care about how the water in the laundry machine flows. It should be related to the quality of laundry. What is the next step of the evolution of laundry machine? That is the functionality of dewatering. So, to get the positive state, removing dirt on clothes, people have started to care about lack of dewatering function and also space. So, what was invented was laundry and dewatering dual tub type laundry machine and single tub type laundry machine, which includes both the function of washing and dewatering. The next step of the evolution of laundry machine is dryer function. When I was a child, we can see a type of laundry machine, laundry and dryer, and also laundry machine with dryer is now available. This means that people started to think about the lack of drying function is one of the negative states in the problem of laundry machine. Then, what is the function in next generation laundry machine? Of course, I don't know what is going to happen with laundry machine. But a few years ago in newspaper, I found this machine. What this machine does is folding of clothes by using function of AI. So in the next generation laundry machine, they may do folding in addition to laundry. What I would like you to notice with respect to the two examples of evolution of technology is that the evolution of technology is equivalent to sequence of the problem solving. At the first step of evolution of technology, there used to be a problem. And after solving a problem, another problem happens. And people try to solve the problem again. We may notice that the negative state may become smaller after a certain interval of evolution of technology. Anyway, inhibiting the negative state generated from system when obtaining positive state is the important factor of evolution of technology. In the evolution of technology, negative states tend to cost, which include burden, danger, environmental issue. I do believe that we are going to keep this evolution of technology for a while. But I think in near future, the negative states may be too small to be noticed. What happens after the technology of such evolution? We may get positive state without any cost, burden, danger, environmental issue. Now, I do believe that it may be a time whether we are really happy or not in such society with such ultimate evolution of technology. Let me propose another problem. What evolution of technology causes in our society? You may have heard that AI may take our jobs. Professor Michael A. Osborne in Oxford University in UK performed a research about how much of jobs may be taken by the development of AI. As a result of his research, 47% of jobs may disappear because of computerization. In Japan, we have this kind of unmanned cash register, although I don't see this kind of thing in Uzbekistan. But I do believe that in near future, they introduces this kind of cash register. Then, what happens with this lady? Where is she going? Introduction of unmanned cash register means that this person needs to lose her job. Evolution of technology to our current direction, just focusing on removing cost or negative state, may not provide happiness. So this means that we need a new way of thinking of value.